Hello everybody, welcome back to From Rhythm to Algorithm. We continue on with our derivation, what is sensorality? So a note on spelling from last episode, in my notebook, a lot of the things that I had spelled sensorality with a C, again we've proven a unique spelling, and then sensorality with an S, we've proven a unique spelling. At this personal level of realization, again, most of the sensoralities I had spelled, or censorship, was that C-E-N-S-O-R. Again, we've proven that that's not like the correct spelling. I'm just being complete in my derivation process. Again, the spelling spelling is syllability, and like we'll work through, again, something more general, I'm pretty sure. I remember syllability, again, is just like this general, it was like one of the last steps to, again, like work through. We're going from this ality to ability, and ability is an iteration of ality. But regardless, what I wanted to point out is you can't really follow it, but again, I am personally trying to get my conceptualization in the right part. Again, my extreme attenuation to language is what we're building from, but my own personal intuition gets ahead of the linguistics, the letters, the words, the theorems, the proofs. And so the spelling will work itself out once we finalize this iteration process. And so, but again, the intuition for me, again, censorship being absorption, right? That was coming directly from the iteration or the spelling of C-E-N-S-O-R-S-H-I-P. A lot of the ones I put on the screen was C-E-N-S-E-R-S-H-I-P. Again, that's because of this proof of spelling, but it's one of these logical nuance parts where it's like, it will work itself out. And again, you can't see any part of the progression of this development. But just wanted to point that out again for completeness. Sensorality is conclusive. Sensorality is conclusivality. Sensorality is inconclusivality. Again, those ones are spelled with the S. If I don't clarify, again, sensorality with the C, however we have to iterate that or show that iteration, again, that is what we're showing, this unique progression of iteration. And so the spelling will work itself out with this as we come to the conclusion of the derivation. Again, for sensorality, it's just one unique theorem that we use some aspect of this word family in a definitive context, and then you can't, right? It gives us our definition, produces the next word form. But sensorality, again, speciality is special with an ITY. That's the conclusion of the last proof. It's directly, literally true linguistically. But again, what types of behavior that could cause someone to call you special is undefined, right? It's infinite. You can do an infinitely many different things to be called special. But why you're being called special is definitive and proven. And so we won't complete sensorality with an S. There'll just be some aspect of this word family, as we've said a bunch, that will be completed. And so sensorality with an S is inconclusive. It's open. It's not a definitive definition. Incompleteness is inconclusive. And so again, we're showing some sort of iteration to completeness. But the kind of term, the all-encompassing generalized term, right? You'll hear of a pressure sensor or a motion sensor. And so I have sensorality with a C, pressurizes. Incontrovertibility is undeniability. Sensorality is demonstrable. Sensorable, demonstrable. Building up our linguistics, proving things along the way till we get to a point where it's a direct, again, a completion, such as speciality is special with an ITY, that either a direct physical demonstration or, again, some sort of accompanying math, physics. But language is literal, and you just work up the logic to a direct demonstration, or something that is empirically, physically true that doesn't need words to be described or to be validated. Sensorality demonstrates. Proof is demonstrable. Right? What is a sensor? That's what we're trying to demonstrate. But again, we're not trying to do anything. There's just different things we can prove along this derivation process. Demonstrationality proves. So there was the big logical connection for today. Again, not like it's limited, but this is what popped out. That was a big one for me on a personal level. Chirality, hierarchiality. Like a hierarchy is hierarchical. Hierarchiality. And so that chiality, right? It's chirality without the R. So hierarchy is literally built on chirality. And what is a hierarchy? right? It's a pecking order. It's rank and file. It establishes Bayesian priors or order, prioritized order. That's a hierarchy of, again, anything. And so I guess we'll get here to it in a second. But sensorality is hierarchical, sensorality is hierarchiality, sensorality is hierarchiality, chiality, chirality. So again, a direct iteration, chirality, chiality plus an R is chirality. So hierarchy is literally built on chirality, literally, logically, linguistically. So that was a big connection. And then I just have in quotation, flip the script. And so we've broken down chirality into, again, this process of existence and then differentiation, and then that differentiation occurs by inversion. The maximum of that inversion is opposition. The most different something can be is a polar opposite, literally. And so, but if you flip the script, that is another one of these things, another logical slang reference to inversion. But chirality is inversion. What is inversion? Right, that's what we're demonstrating. Inversion, inverse is serve, something it's going to produce, again, this unique definition. Inversion, insertion. Integration is insertion. Insert, assert. Sensorality is certality. Authority asserts. Assert, asset. Assertion commands. Maintain, contain. Sensorality is containality. Containality is containability. And so again, like containality, linguistically it's very clear, the motivation and the progression, but then the pronunciation of containability is a lot more natural than containality. And so from this ality to the ability, but ability is just ality iterated with a bi. And so again, there's nothing to comment on. I've showed you all of this mechanism of what this analysis process is, and now we're just working through all of the logic. And again, language is literal. We're directly calculating what is sensorality. We're going to have this self-contained question. Again, the syllability will be self-contained and complete. And so containment is completeness. Again, the overall theorem count doesn't matter because it's again, each index is literally infinite. But there's no point, and like I said, there's no conclusion, there's no finality, there's the end of sensorality, but for me on a personal level, this derivation process has been going on my entire life. It has never stopped. This amount of work that you've seen me do has already been done completely, start to finish. Before that, it has been done start to finish, and people just have stolen everything that I've ever worked for. My rights continue to be violated. It has destroyed my health, it has destroyed my life, it has destroyed my property, it has ruined every personal relationship I've ever worked for, it has ruined everything. I mean, like truly, literally everything. I continue to beg to the people that are brutalizing me and torturing me just to let me have a little bit of money so I can have some quality of life. That doesn't ever seem to be possible, so when anybody watches these videos and you realize you literally cannot open your mouth or have a personal realization that I haven't described, that you find every single one of these sick fucks, every bit of their property, every part of their family, and legally and lawfully punish them. And I just say that type of shit so I can put this on YouTube. But that is what I have for you today. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.